Hello everyone, my name is Jurassic Addict, and welcome to my review of the Transformers Jurassic Park crossover, JP93 and Tyrannicon. Before we get to the figures and subs, let's take a look at the packaging really quickly, shall we? Let's go. I absolutely love how they packaged this set. It's a very amazing recreation of the Jurassic Park T-Rex breakout. It is such an iconic scene, and they perfectly captured it in this box. Does it justify the $20 increase price? Not really, but at the same time, it looks so cool that a part of me is like, yes, it does. But there's also Easter eggs in this box. When you open the box, you can see a little Mr. DNA right there, looking fine and dandy. Woo-wee, getting that dino DNA. Anyway, let's get started with our first figure, Tyrannicon Rex, in her dino mode. Shall we? Let's go. The dinosaur mode looks absolutely great, but it is not accurate to how the Tyrannosaurus Rex in Jurassic Park. If you put these side by side, Tyrannicon looks weird. Like Hasbro, I can see Hasbro try to go for a more scientifically accurate look of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, but yet they also made it inaccurate at the same time. Like, they wanted to do it, but at the same time they're like, let's not. And a part of me really wishes that they would have at least remolded the head to make it look more like a Tyrannosaurus Rex that we know and love. Because like I said, the Tyrannosaurus Rex in Jurassic Park, the head is more like a rectangular, ovalish shape. And this one's more like a pug. Again, it's not a diss at Hasbro. I know that they really love their repaints. I mean, look at all those Seekers and Siege. But if I'm paying $110 for this set, the most I would expect is at least a remold on the head. Other than that, the paint job and everything looks absolutely great. You can do many cool poses with this dinosaur mode. Like, it is surprisingly posable, because usually when it comes to beast Transformers, they tend to be glorified bricks. But Tyrannicon here is a great surprise. Now, let's get into size comparison, shall we? Let's go. Here we have Tyrannicon with Bring Arts Sora, Beast Wars Megatron, yes, Captain Jack Sparrow. Now let's take a quick look at the robot mode, shall we? 3, 2, 1, let's go. The painting and sculpting in the robot mode is the exact same sculpt as the Transformers Kingdom Beast Wars Megatron. There is almost absolutely nothing different besides the head. The head is the only new piece of this figure, and I absolutely love it. I love the helmet. I love the design. It looks sleek but menacing. Just everything about it just screams cool. Like, I can never stop looking at it. It is so cool. This whole figure is just amazing. When I first got it back in November, I really could not stop fiddling with it. Like, I love it so much. And having her with my other Beast Wars characters, she looks absolutely amazing. And especially with Beast Wars Megatron, they look absolutely great together. And honestly, it's just, again, as someone that is obsessed with Transformers and Jurassic Park, this is something I wanted as a kid. But I'm like, nah, it's never going to happen. Hasbro was like, are you sure about that? Honestly, I hope Hasbro keeps making these crossovers. This set, like, just Tyrannicon by herself is amazing. But Hasbro didn't just give us Tyrannicon. We have to take a quick look at JP93. So, let's move on with JP93 before I give my final thoughts. Let's go. Here we have JP93. And he transforms into the iconic Ford Explorer that we see in the first movie. The Ford Explorer really stands out as a very iconic vehicle. Like, the colors really pop. I know some people say that they hate the mixture of the colors, but it's a safari car. Like, it does its job of looking like a safari car, and like I mentioned, it is a very iconic look, just like the Jeep Wrangler. They're both very iconic cars, and I hope in the future we can get a Jeep Wrangler. And also, maybe a gyrosphere, but that would be clear plastic, so actually that would, maybe an ACU vehicle, that would be better. Or maybe an Indominus Rex. An Indominus Rex Transformer would be amazing. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Let's continue with JP93. JP93, it's literally just ripped out of the movie. The vehicle mode has been ripped out of the movie. There's even some things that the Mattel T-Rex breakout set Ford Explorer did not even capture. I couldn't go on and on about what they got right and what they got wrong, but we're gonna be here all day, and well, I don't have all day. So let's move on with the robot mode, shall we? Let's go. The robot mode is clear. The head specifically is clearly inspired by Robert Muldoon and a little bit of Alan Grant. I say Alan Grant by the hat and glasses, but also Robert Muldoon because, well, JP93 comes with the Spaz shotgun, and last I checked, the only character that uses that is Robert Muldoon, and I absolutely love it. And I'm in shock that Hasbro managed to get the license for the Spaz shotgun. Especially lately, they've been kind of finicky on who can use the license. It's honestly surprising. But anyway, the posability of this Transformer is somewhat limited. The way they have the knee joints, they're kind of like fake knee joints, because the articulation there is literally what you use to transform it into the car. So in a way, there's articulation, but not really, but yes. And that's one of the only things I do not like. But other than that, this is a great, great, great figure. I just wish I had a real knee joint and maybe a waist swivel. But other than that, it's very good. And it stands out in my collection. Like, I can put it on my shelf, I can take a quick glimpse, and I can immediately point out, oh, that's JP93. And as someone that usually only collects the movie Transformers, I am happy to have this in my collection. Not only does it mean a lot to me, as this is something that I wanted as a kid, but I'm still in shock after all these months that this is a real thing. And overall, this set is amazing. If you guys can afford forking over $100 for this set, I say go for it. Honestly, like, this is worth it. It's a great set, and it's just fun to mess around with, honestly. I do have a few gripes with it and everything, but some of the things I can understand, maybe out of budget, because of the licensing of the car, licensing of the brand, and the packaging. Sometimes packaging can take quite a bit of the budget. So, honestly, I'm fine with some of the problems it has. I can live with it. Could it be worse? Looking at you, Siege RC. But overall, I recommend this set. Honestly, I would give it like a 7 out of 10 or even an 8 out of 10. I highly, highly recommend this if you're a Transformers fan, or even if you're a Jurassic Park fan. This is a great addition to everyone's collection, and I honestly cannot recommend it. Hasbro literally did a redemption arc. Because if you know, last time they had a Jurassic Park license, that was a disaster. They had a redemption arc here. They redeemed themselves to me with this, and I hope for more crossovers with Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. A Raptor Squad pack would be amazing. And, Kingdom Hearts crossover would be quite nice too, and, just saying. Overall, I highly recommend this set, and that's the end of the video. I hope, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my next review. Stay tuned. Adios!